In the 10th century, long before satellites, clocks, or GPS, the most powerful tool in the world was a piece of engraved brass. It told you the time. It told you where you were on Earth. It told you where the stars would be tonight. And the people who ruled that instrument ruled navigation, astronomy, calendars, and empires. One of the greatest masters of that tool was a woman almost nobody remembers. Her name was Maryam al-Ijliya. She didn't write philosophy. She didn't debate theory. She built precision instruments so accurate that rulers trusted them with time itself. Maryam lived in 10th century Aleppo during the height of the Islamic Golden Age. This was a world where astronomy mattered deeply, not as abstract curiosity, but as daily necessity. Prayer times, calendars, navigation, geography, and even law depended on accurate measurements of the sky. And the astrolabe was the device that made all of that possible. An astrolabe was not decorative. It was a mathematical machine. It required deep understanding of geometry, astronomy, engraving, and metalwork. One small error, one misaligned degree, and the entire instrument failed. Maryam al-Ijliya mastered it. Historical sources describe her as a highly skilled maker of astrolabes, whose instruments were precise enough to be used by scholars and elites alike. She worked under the patronage of the Hamdanid ruler Saif al-Dawla, one of the most important political and cultural leaders of the region. That detail matters. Rulers did not tolerate inaccuracy. If her instruments were trusted at court, they were exceptional. Maryam learned the craft from her father, who was himself a respected astrolabe maker. But she did not remain a student. She became a master. Her work required not just manual skill, but mathematical understanding, how the heavens move, how angles translate into time, how latitude reshapes the sky. She turned theory into function. This is the kind of genius history often ignores. We remember names attached to books. We forget the people who made knowledge usable. Astrolabes built in the Islamic world would later travel into Europe. They became essential tools for navigation during the Age of Exploration. European sailors relied on improved versions of these instruments to cross oceans, chart coasts, and build global trade networks. That lineage runs straight through workshops like Maryam's. Her work sits at the crossroads of everything we've been discussing. Knowledge as worship, science as practice, craft as intelligence, continuity into the Renaissance. And yet her name is barely mentioned. Why? Because history celebrates theorists loudly and engineers quietly. Maryam al-Ijliya did not argue about the stars. She gave humanity the tools to measure them